to the long run with you, the one and only Piano Man. Piano Man plays better than three-stroke Charlie. Roll Tide, roll, say it loud. He don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. Bama blood in his veins, got that crimson pride. F them trees, yeah, we said it out loud. And I love honeybees, now play it proud. We talking football, basketball, big time recruits. If they ballin' in the South, we lacing up the truth. Hood Piano Man plays better than three-stroke Charlie. Tougher than nails, smooth, not sorry. Roll Tide, roll, it's in the soul. From Tuscaloosa to the Super Bowl, Wood Piano Man plays better than three-stroke Charlie.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Y'all know I ain't even got to introduce myself. Y'all already know what the business is, who the business is, what it's all about. But it's your boy, it's me, it's Piano Man. Man, it's cold outside. You know what I'm saying? It's cold outside, you know, and I'm gonna do something here. Man, ain't no sense in prolonging the time. There's the chef. There is one chef, other chef, gumbo chef maker. Good morning, Bishop. How you doing, my man?
Good morning. Good morning. Hey, I hope everybody's staying nice and warm.
Yes, God. I hope so. I was praying last night that I was Jeff in Montana, bruh. In Montana. I'm telling you. Oh, Jesus. I'm telling you, man, it is cold. And I was praying last night for those who are homeless, man. And those those who don't have proper heating. We're here in the United States of America. And I'm not meaning to make this political or nationalist or patriotic or whatever, but we're still here in the United States of America. And we have a problem with homelessness and proper heating and things like that. So I'm praying, Bishop, you know, for those who are under those conditions as well.
Absolutely.
I hope and pray that they found safety, shelter, and everything, because today, tonight, is going to be brutal. From what I'm hearing, it's going to be brutal all over the place. And so I'm just glad to see those of you that are on the line, in the chat and everything. Glad to see you, and I hope and pray, you know, well, by you being on, I hope and pray that wherever you are, that you're safe, you're warm, you got plenty of food to eat and everything. And I'm gonna say this now, and make sure. No, I ain't gonna say that, Bishop.
No, not this morning. We're good. We're good.
We good this morning. Okay.
Yeah.
I put it to you like this: make sure you have plenty of soup, salad, gumbo, anything hot. Anything hot.
Yeah, anything hot.
Hey, Bishop, like the lady said on that Progressive commercial, I'm coming in hot.
There you go. There you go.
Coming in hot.
And I'm glad to be back, boy.
Yes, sir. Boy, I'm telling you now. And to all of us that are single, and everything. Now I'm gonna put it to you this way. Now is not the time to be talking about I want somebody that's on a diet. No. You better get you some. I'm gonna keep that right there. I'm gonna keep that right there. That's all I'm gonna say about that, there, man.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just calling it.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Cause, bro, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with a thick one about this time of the year, man. Yeah. I hear you. But let's go to the chat for a minute, Bishop. Let's see who all up in the kitchen ready to eat, man. Cause they know how to do it, man. Just go on and grab your bowl, grab your fork, or however you want to eat the gumbo. You know what to do. Y'all at the house now. Let me say good morning to my sister Kimberly.
You know.
You know. Well, you know what? Now, good morning to my producer, Dwight. Dwight, according to my countdown, it is 2:24, but I was thinking the same thing along like you was thinking, because the countdown hadn't changed. I don't know what's wrong with these algorithms. I guess they must be froze too, anyway. But anyway, but Ask the World, good morning. Ask the World, Roll Tide to you. Truthful Joan, what the business is? Act like you know, girl. Quit playing. Quit playing. You quit playing. Quit playing, girl. Yeah. Truthful, how's your son from Oregon that likes Oregon? My Bishop.
Yeah.
Sort of a laid back Monday and everything, Senior Bowl week, all that good stuff. But Bishop, my youngest son, Sam Black, loves Oregon, right?
Right.
But I never told you all, he also loves the New England Patriots.
Oh, I know he's gleaming. I know he is.
I got to listen to him, my daughter, my brother-in-law. They're all Patriots fans. Now I got to listen to this foolishness. I got to listen to Seahawks. Please come through for me. Please come through for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see what my producer has sent. Okay.
Hey, this is the commercial. Run up the tide. Get them thumbs up.
Okay, I got you. Okay, thank you, bro. Thank you, Dwight.
Put some
got
chat.
200. Okay, until college football, 215 days, 1 hour, 51 minutes, and 34, 33, 32 seconds. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. So we
put some fire in the chat. Everybody can use some of this fire. Put some fire in the chat.
Man. 250
Let people get warmed up.
1 hour, 51 minutes, and 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
Boy, look.
Seconds.
We got the countdown already.
See, you only get that kind of stuff here on the long run. We be counting it down like that.
Oh, man.
Me and that doggone Stephen Hicks. We gonna count it down for you, man. But anyway, let me see. Hey, good morning, Michelle Cochran. Roll Tide. Michelle Cochran. Bishop. She knows what the business is.
Oh, she knows what the business is.
She knows what the business is.
All right. True that.
Oh, she knows what the business is. So, yes, sir.
Better than 3-stroke Charlie.
It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. So we know. I know for a fact Michelle know what the business is.
All right.
She ain't playing. She ain't playing.
Okay.
Man. Yes,
True
sir.
that.
Okay, she ain't playing. She ain't playing. Bishop, take a word for it. She ain't playing, Brett.
She ain't playing. All right.
She ain't playing. She know her stuff. She know what the business is.
For sure.
Yeah, Lord. So shout out to you, Michelle. Hey, good morning.
Big
Twister,
salute.
roll tide to you, bro. Yeah, the chefs are
Roll
here.
Tide, yeah, man. Salute to you, Bishop.
They
Big salute. I see you, Twist.
Good morning, Diane. What the business is? Quit playing, girl. Yeah, you're over there in DeSoto, Texas. I know exactly where you are. Yeah, I've been. There's not too many places Piano Man hadn't been there, sister. Hadn't been too many places.
I know where DeSoto is. Ooh.
Yeah, I know exactly where DeSoto is. Yeah, good to see you. And let me see. Let me go on up the grid here. Michelle threw me off base there and everything. Got caught up with Michelle, my sister Kimberly. Good morning to my producer Dwight. Again, Jeff Stapleton. He said it's cold in California. He said, "Baby, hell will freeze over." Y'all got jokes on a cold day, man.
Boy.
What's up, Brock? Good morning. The Roll Tide to you. Ask the World. He said it's cold in Slidell, Louisiana. Sure is, because I'm just right up the road from you, Ask the World. Yes, sir. I'm just right up the road. Jeff. Michelle. Good morning, Double A. What the business is? You know too. Quit playing girl and act like you know. You know what the business is. Yep. And truthful, back to our sons. So my son is a Patriots fan, and he got on our little group message talking all kind of smack. So I need the Seahawks to bring him down, bring that whole nation down a couple of pegs. That's what I want right there. Not that I'm a big Seahawks fan, but hey, I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. Good morning, Gwen. Good morning, Gwen. Roll Tide to you. What the business is, act like you know too. Quit playing. Bishop Twister. Today is a special day. And y'all already know what's about to happen. Y'all already know what's about to happen. This girl here, let me see. Which one? Okay, we're going to do this one. Oh my God. Yeah, it is LaToya's birthday. The queen of the honey bee. Today is her birthday. Shout out to you, LaToya. What the business is. You know. Quit playing, girl. We ain't playing with you today, Michelle, because you know what the business is. The business is your birthday.
Brown sugar pie.
Yeah. Yes, sir. It's the queen of the honeybee's birthday. Hey, man, everybody in the comment, in the chat there. Hey, let's send a shout out to LaToya. Today is her birthday. Let's do it up for her. Hey, fellas, we need to tell her happy birthday.
Yeah,
Lord. Yep.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear LaToya. Happy birthday to you.
And
big up, folks.
And again, this shout out to you there, LaToya, and cheers to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Now you got both songs. Now you know what type of day it is.
And wait a minute. You know what? Wait a minute. When you go on some of them restaurants, happy birthday. We're so glad you came. Happy birthday from the Long Run Gang. Hey.
Oh, Lord.
Girl.
Oh, God, no. I'll be ready to walk out the door.
It's starting off. Girl, you might as well just you get ready because it's gonna be that type of day today.
It's gonna be that type of day, man. We having fun, man. We're having fun. And
That's
in the midst of all of this that's going on, you got to take the time out to smile. You have to. You have to take the time out to laugh, because frowning is not going to change anything. I'm just being honest with you. It's not going to change anything. But we can still be glad and rejoice in what the day brings, okay? And so LaToya, today is your day. Happy birthday to you, sweetheart. We love you. We love you over here. Had the chance to meet you in person, and what you see on screen is what you get in person. I'm serious. LaToya does not change. So it's all good this morning. Good morning, William Bright. Roll Tide, brother. Roll Tide, man. Are you all safe? Are you good, William? I know you're inside and everything, but just making sure everything is good, because even though some people, even on the inside, all still might not be well. So, oh, okay, that's right. Gotcha. Okay. LaToya, here you go. That's Uncle Buck there. That's for you, Latoya. Happy birthday, girl. We love you. We love you and everything. And so we want to make sure Latoya's, you know, somebody want to bless her. Hey, let's make that happen too. Amen. And praise the Lord. That's right. So let's make sure
So what I've been missing since I've been gone working with this government.
Well, first off, Bishop, the first thing I want to do is I'm glad you kind of brought that up. I'm going to kind of take this in a backwards order, if you will.
Sure.
The first thing that I want to do is I want to say shout out, if maybe that's the proper word, but 43 years ago today, the late Bear Bryant passed away. I remember it as if it was just yesterday. He passed away 43 years ago. And at that time, he and Coach Eddie Robinson were known as the greatest of coaches in the world, you know, in the college football realm. And to a certain degree, they were known as the GOATs, basically both college and professional. But shout out today in remembrance of, or in memory rather, of Paul Bear Bryant, who passed away today, 43 years ago. He had a career record of 323, 85, and 17. He had 17 ties, 85 losses, 323 wins. He was 232, 46, and 9 at Bama, 6 national championships, 14 SEC championships. So once again, shout out. We for those of us that remember the Bear, we remember you, we love you, and we thank you because you helped build this particular foundation, and the tide has been rolling, and now the Lord has blessed us to see to have experienced another GOAT, and that's in Coach Nick Saban. But thank God he's still with us, Bishop and Twister. But I just wanted to take the time out to give Bear Bryant his prop, because that's the era that I grew up in. And so I grew up watching the Bear. And so that's how I came to like Alabama even as a boy, watching him. Now, I know that a lot of negativity surrounds him a little bit and everything, but I don't focus on that. I focus on the good, and I let God handle the negative. And I'm not God, because there's a lot of negatives in my life, Twister. A lot of negatives. And only God can handle that. I pray about it, and I just try to get better. But those things that I can't seem to handle, I give that to God. But still, I tip my hat to Bear Bryant. Thank you, sir, for laying up this particular foundation in my lifetime, back when I was a kid. And so, and like I said, God has blessed me to see the good, the bad, the ugly, and you know, and it's getting there. So shout out to the Bryant family, and thank you for loaning us Bear Bryant for those, I forgot how many years, 68, 69 years. I think that's what it was when he passed away. And so we're just glad to have known him and witnessed him, for those of us that witnessed him, you know. So anyway, the next thing I get to get at on a more lighter note, Bishop.
Yeah.
Twister.
Yes, sir.
The Super Bowl has been set. The Super Bowl has been set. On one side, we have the New England Patriots. The New England Patriots have 3 former Alabama players going to the Super Bowl. Christian Barmore, Anthony Jennings, C.J. Dupree. Going to the Super Bowl, Twister. Going to the Super Bowl, Bishop. And Bishop, You know what else I'm going to do tomorrow? The Lord willing, what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to look up to see the Oklahoma player. Are there any Oklahoma players?
Yeah, they are. They're starting running back. Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah.
He used to play for us, yeah.
So we need to look up and see
who
all is there. and everything. Got to be fair to you, Bishop. In this,
No, it's all good. It's all good.
well,
Hey,
I know, but you know me. I love giving everybody their props.
I feel you. I appreciate. But that still don't mean I like the Patriots.
On that, Bishop, we can totally agree.
Hey, much. I want to see them do good, but that don't mean I like them Patriots.
I said, but like I just said, bottoms up, fellas, because and on the Patriots, on the Seahawks, we have Jaron Reed, Josh Jobe, Robbie Oops, and my main man. Wait a minute. I got to do this. Wait a minute. Hold on. Da-da-da-da. Where my boy? Hold on. I got to do this. Wait a minute. Where is it? Come on now. Yeah, it is. Here we go.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, buddy. My main man, Jalen Milroe. Super Bowl on the first go round. Yes, sir. I'll start with you, Twister. Man, tell me how you feel about. We have 7 players. Alabama has 7 former players playing in the Super Bowl. How you feel about that, Twister?
Man, it's nothing new. Like I always say, man, Alabama have bled in the NFL world because of the greatness of the talent. You know what Nick Saban has spread out, produced to the pros. Even though, Caleb Boyd on this couple of years, he got them out there, but I would say some of them was coached by Nick Saban before Caleb Boyd came. Alabama just set the standard for the whole football world, period, college and the NFL. And congratulations to both teams. I can't stand the Patriots. I never liked the Patriots since 2003. Just like you don't like Ohio State, I can't stand the Patriots. I can't stand them. I cannot stand them. Seahawks, man, we had another former running back that dominated when he was with the Seahawks. He is one of the greatest running backs of all time, one of the greatest. He goes by the name of Sean Alexander.
That's right.
I
remember
him.
Yes, sir.
He was the forefathers of the legendary running backs in our generation as I was growing up. He paved the way for people like Mark Ingram, paved the way for Trent Richardson and the rest of the running backs that came through.
Yeah. Hold up for me. I'm finna see something else for me.
So I'm pulling for the Seahawks.
Yeah, I am too.
Because and I want to say this, if not try to get off topic. I want to say this. I did see the game between the Seahawks and the Rams. They really tried to make the Rams get there because this guy, I don't know his number 27. I think he caused a pass interference. And they threw the flag because he was taunting the Rams bench. It was 4th and 12. He was I guess, taunting the Rams bench, and they threw the flag, and they gave them another chance, shades of what another team did against Alabama. And the next play, the Rams went out there and scored a touchdown and made it tight.
Yeah, he that was a dumb play. That was a dumb thing that he did, and apparently, at that point the refs wasn't having it, but that was dumb on his part. But I'm gonna tell you the positive that came out of that, and this is something that I saw on the sideline, and I don't know if anybody paid attention to it or not, but his couple of his teammates, they lit into him. They lit into him. I'm being honest. They lit into him, and that's what needs to happen when the game is on the line. Because I was telling my brother-in-law, I said, Seattle has to keep scoring. I said because those Rams, they can score at will, and you see how that went down. Came right back the next play, and that same guy, number 27, Woolen, got burned.
Mhm.
Burned. He got that dude burned him. I'm talking about you couldn't even argue.
No, he put that step. He put that step on him. Yeah, he put that step on him and separated himself with him. I'm like, ooh, he kind of.
That was all she wrote.
Man, that was nasty, man. I'm like, that what you? I gotta say that what your crazy ass get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm like,
anyway,
dude.
Yeah, he did. You know what? And Double A, you're exactly right. And that was what I said to my little brother. We were all texting last night, and I said Seattle as a whole played good, but players got to learn. I said that right there. They can't get caught up in the moment. They've got to be disciplined at all times, because sometimes a one negative play on your part will lead to a positive play for them. And sometimes that'll be the difference in you either winning or losing a game. And last night, they came close to losing that game. I'm not gonna say because of his one antic, but it helped it. It helped it. And so he has to be careful. Don't do that. Make that a lesson learned, because you escape by the hair on your chin when you came back and redeemed yourself, so to speak. But anyway, Bishop, tell me your thoughts on this upcoming, on the games yesterday, upcoming Super Bowl. We're gonna talk a little pro. We're still gonna talk Alabama and college football here in just a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the time out and honor these guys and everything. But
yeah, I just think that the games were self-evident. The New England Patriots did just enough. You had a 10-7 game. So it's not much that can be reported. That it was mostly defensive and field position and making sure you don't make mistakes. So, kudos to them. They completed the task to be able to go to the Super Bowl. And then with Seattle and the Rams, that was a back and forth game. And I think Seattle outlasted them because they were willing to run the ball.
I sent some text messages out last night and said, I hope Mr. Ryan Grubb is taking note of this, that 1 year after they let you go, they're Super Bowl. But
that's
I ain't gonna
crazy. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, man, that's nuts.
I'm just saying now. I'm just saying what I'm saying. 1 year after they let you go, they're in the Super Bowl with dominance or rap actually on both sides of the ball, Bishop and Twister, because that doggone what's his name? The run from
Walker?
Dexter Walker. Dexter Walker was a bad boy at Michigan State when he was
Kenneth Walker. Yeah. Kenneth Walker. I got you.
I think about Dexter Walker. I'm thinking about music. But Kenneth Walker, that dude was bad, and when he was at Michigan State. I ain't lying to you. Yes, sir. That dude was the business.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. And in the words of Double A, you might disagree with me, you might not agree with me, but the Rams had no answer for him.
Facts.
They had no answer for Walker yesterday. And Jackson Smith, Anigba,
and Jigba.
They had no answer for him either. But let me tell you who was clutch for them doggone Seahawks. That doggone Cooper Kupp. He was clutch.
Against his old team.
Against
his old team. That's even bad. His own team, the one that gave him the Super Bowl a couple of years ago.
He was clutch. I'm telling you. So I'm just saying, on an Alabama note, Ryan Grubb, that ought to kind of make you feel bad. it should make you feel bad that you were there at the top of the hill, and for whatever reason they let you go, they fired you, let you go, relieved you of your duties, and all that. You're not there, and now the same team that let you go is now in the Super Bowl. That's all I got to say. In the words of the bishop, documentation beats conversation. And in the words of Coach Sean, and just my humble opinion, the proof is in the details. We can't make this stuff up, folks. It is what it is, and you see it. So all I'm saying is the shot that went over the bow or the bow of the ship, that's your warning shot. That's how I see it. And
yeah.
You got to come up with something different, Disco Rip. But
yeah.
We were talking, Twister, you brought up about running backs, but Chris said you got Derek Lassick, Saran Stacy, Sherman Williams. I can even go back to, you got guys like Stedman Shealy. You got
Bobby
guys like
Humphrey.
Major Ogilvy. All of those guys. Tony Nathan, Billy Jackson, Mitch Ferguson, Lou Eichner. And I understand what you said about in your lifetime, because I caught that little part there. Because some of these guys, some of these players you can't relate to, because you might, maybe you wasn't here yet and everything. But those guys, Saran Stacy was a beast at running back. That dude was cold-blooded, man. Derek Lassick, but and the crazy part about it is, I don't know if some of you OGs up in here, beside, with me, y'all remember dude Lenny Patrick. Lenny Patrick was back in the gap. He, Bobby Humphrey, man. So Bama has had so many players, so many of them. Woody Lowe, Derek Thomas, Barry Krause, EJ Jr.,
Cornelius Bennett.
Cornelius Bennett.
Cornbread.
Cornelius Bennett. Jeremiah Castile, Don McNeil, Tommy Wilcox. Like I said, Barry Krause, Marty Lyons. It's so many, you really can't name them. And if you even go back further, Bishop and Twister, guys like Bart Starr, guys like Joe Namath, guys like Kenny Stabler,
the
Bob
Snake,
Baumhauer, Dwight Stevens. The list.
and the Snake Stabler. Boy, that was a bad quarterback back in the day. Like his highlights, that dude was so smooth with it too.
And it was a reason that they called him the Snake. And people, and even people with who are big fans of Alabama, if you don't know the reason they call him the Snake, then I'm not gonna say you're not a Bama fan. You just ain't got all your history down. And Joe,
and then he took that to the NFL. That was
to the NFL, and he really showed everybody why he was the Snake. He showed you why. And if anyone, and when I say this, I don't mean this in a negative connotation, but he acted more like Bear Bryant than Bear Bryant did. You had to go back and watch some clips of him. Stuff he did on the sideline, man. Kenny Stabler was crazy, man. And when he was in his prime, trust me, homeboy was in his prime, man. Shout out to the Snake, man. Shout out to the Snake. That
Rest
dude ended up, but Joe Broadway, Joe Namath. Joe
was him.
Joe Cool.
Joe Cool.
Joe Cool.
With those crazy coats he be wearing too, man. My goodness.
First to wear nylon stockings.
The nylon stockings. Hey,
He made
Bishop,
hey,
you remember the Fu Manchu? The Fu Manchu
two, yep.
mustache and goatee? Joe Namath. Joe Namath.
He said, I
Man.
wore, hey, they kept me warm. Shoot.
Mhm.
But if nothing else, shoot, to both of our teams, 1 year removed is Grubb, and that team is running at full complementary defense and offense. So what's the difference? Who's no longer there, and yet they're in the Super Bowl with the same players?
Man, you coming in hot, Bishop. All right, you putting all that Zatarans up in that gumbo, man. You about to empty the clip, Doc.
I ain't been here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, it just goes to show is this. I think a lot of times we as individuals or coaches, we tend to try to outthink to try to show that, hey, we belong, but sometimes less is more.
Yeah. Quit doing so much.
Yeah.
Doing too much, man.
Because I don't think you're going to surprise anybody if you're going to run Bernard on a wide receiver go end around. They don't seen it too much throughout the season, and it's like last thing I want to see is on 4th and 1. So I think he got the message because with his old team going to the Super Bowl, that should be ringing real loud in his ears.
TP, what the business is?
TP, are you with me?
I'm not gonna go put that on the big screen, but I know it, TP. We know it. We know it, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. TP, hey, TP, how's the weather up there, man? Yeah, how's the weather?
Yeah, he in Georgia. TP, are you with me?
TP. Yeah, he said Dwight Stevenson was considered the best center in the NFL. And
yes.
and Twister, when you be talking about Mr. Freeze and everything, well, back in the gap, you take that same voice that you say, and they always talked about the killer bees. It was Miami that they talked about those killer bees. You had Bob Baumhauer, Bob Kuchenberg. It was the killer bees. All of their starters, their main starters, either their first name started with a B or their last name
started with a B.
And they called them the killer bees. And those were awesome, man. That was a sight to see. But you were talking about Bishop and Twister. We were talking about, hey, good morning, DSG. What's up, my man? Roll Tide. No. That's my brother out of Georgia representing them dogs. What's up, bro? We know in that Seattle, we're gonna focus on both games for a bit, but Seattle, LA, 31-27. We know Seattle won, but here's where I want to get to. Sam Darnold. Everybody, now I ain't gonna say everybody, a whole lot of folks doubted him. A lot of folks, Twister, Bishop, they doubted Darnold. They doubted him. But here was his stats last night. 25 for 36, 346 yards. 9.5 average, 9.5 yards an average passing means that rascal's almost 10-yard first down in it almost every chance he got. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He had 3 sacks, QB rating of 82.9, which is not bad. Good morning. Here she is, y'all. It's Linda P in the house. But the business is Linda P. Good morning there to you, sweetie. You know, quit playing and act like you know. Linda P in the house, everybody. Let's give it up for Linda P. Y'all know she's the business. She's the business. Yeah, Twister, calm down, sir. Calm down. Anyway.
I ain't saying that.
Huh?
I ain't saying that.
I know. Brown sugar, babe.
It'll be best for you not to. Take it to the
Oh,
take it to the car wash.
wait, you talking about Zataran. Man, you up there trying to add your own little spice up in here. I got you, Twist. You good. You're good.
It's called the secret ingredient.
Oh, well.
Don't you say a word, Twister. Don't you say a word. Just keep silent. Won't nobody know you, you having a moment.
You messy. Oh, you messy. Twister, you see how he be? He messy.
No comment.
No. Hey, I hear you loud and clear.
I just want him to make sure. I just want to make sure on this cold Monday morning.
Hey, we'll go. You
tried.
Yeah,
you really tried.
He being real messy. He just want to start some stuff.
Yeah, he's spraying that hot, spicy Cajun gumbo. Mix it up with the jambalaya.
I love me some jambalaya right about now. All but Twister, all but Bishop. When this show is over, bro, I got some leftover crawfish. You already know what the business fixing to be.
Yeah, you finna get down with the get out.
I'm finna get down with the get down. So we're gonna hurry up and get this show over with because they calling my name. Piano man.
You wrong. Holler back. You on the holler back crew.
Piano man. I ain't gonna say what they saying because see Linda P gonna start going in.
Oh Lord.
You ain't right.
Twist,
you ain't right.
Twist, I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna stop right there. I ain't gonna tell you what the crawfish saying. But hey, good morning, Icebox. Roll time. Yeah, yeah, man. Cayenne is very necessary. Yes.
Okay, back to schedule programming, please.
We already scheduled programming. You know, all over here.
Hey, I'm ready to talk about some NIL.
But yeah, I am too. Anyway.
And about the offensive line coach search still. Any luck?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that in just a second. But wait a minute, this is what I wanted to get to. I'm going back to Seattle right quick.
Go ahead.
Dexter Walker, 19 carries, 62 yards, 3.3 average, 1 touchdown, and he had his longest was 11 yards running. But but they ran the football. They ran it. You don't have to have a 100-yard rusher every time. Now, if you get it, cool, fine. I mean, it's going to look nice, but at least you're running the football. And like I said, they had no answer for Kenneth Walker. They had no answer. Even though he didn't get but 62 yards, they had 19 carries, but when he did break, he broke. And those 3.3 yards per carry, y'all, added up. They added up. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, take it from an old coach. What they did is they utilized him to impress the clock to keep control of the game. See, a lot of people don't. It's not the yardage; it's the 19 attempts.
Yeah.
That means they weren't scared to come right back and run the ball again, no matter how many yards they got the last time. The key is when you're in the playoffs, any type of playoff situation, everybody knows that if you establish the run, everything else will go good. Because the key is being able to possess the time and control the clock. That way, when you do score, there's not much time for your opponent to come back.
Right. And I always talk about running the ball, what you just said, that is called time control. It makes the clock be your friend. And I'm gonna tell you, like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. And if anybody was noticing, because they were successful in running the football the way that they were, it caused the Rams to change up their defense to go to a more aggressive style because that game was about to get out of hand. It was about to get out of hand. And when the Rams went into a more aggressive defense, that more or less kept the game close. But the Rams had no answer for Seattle. Seattle was just Seattle was too much for him. Game was close, yeah, but it was about to get out of hand. But I'm looking forward to Seattle playing I'm looking forward to Seattle playing the Patriots. And watch this last Matthew Stafford, on the other hand. He was 22 of 35, 374 yards, 10.7 yards to throw, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He took 1 sack for 9-yard loss, and QB rating of 81.5. Blake Corum, 9 carries for 55 yards. Kyron Williams, 10 carries for 39, and then the rest goes on and on, But the point that we just wanted to make this morning, we just hope Mr. Grubb saw what his former team did with complementary football. And the offense never put the defense in a bind at all. Yes, the defense came through, but the offense did what they needed to do to make the defense comfortable and didn't put them in no bind, this, that, and the third. So shout out to those Seattle Seahawks. I hope you win the Super Bowl, because I do not want to hear my son for the next few months hollering about my Patriots, my Patriots, my Patriots. Don't get me wrong, I love my son, but I don't love the Patriots at all. I just don't. So come on, Seahawks, do your thing, man. You got to do this thing. Please, and thank you very kindly. All right, now it is okay. We got a few minutes because today is Senior Bowl week, and I'm gonna be leaving up out of here in a little bit, y'all. I'm heading to Mobile, Alabama. Got to go get my I got to go get my press credentials today, Twister. I'm part of the press.
Oh Lord.
Part of the press. I'm gonna be.
You don't know how to act. You don't even know how to act.
I'm gonna be, go there and get my press credentials, and I'm gonna wash my truck. I'm gonna go to the car wash my truck, get it smelling good. Twist. I'm gonna have my sunglasses on and everything. I'm part of the press. Let me do.
Man, you just rubbing it in, ain't you,
That's
bro?
all he is. He think he's slick.
Part of the press, part of the press coming through.
Yeah, be safe out there, man. I hope it
Yeah.
ain't too icy on the road though. For real.
Yeah, I'm going to find out exactly what's what. If I don't go today, then I'll go tomorrow. But Senior Bowl is all week. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just chopping it up with some of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not just the players, but even the coaches that will be there. I'm looking forward to having good conversation. Just looking forward, Bishop and Twister. Just looking forward.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be checking in with y'all.
Definitely.
And everything.
Yes, sir.
Tell nephew and Grayson Halton, he better be putting on.
Yeah.
Is it still at the old Jaguar Stadium, the new that Levi Stadium down there, downtown Government Avenue or Government Street?
It's gonna be at Whitney Stadium.
Oh, not the old stadium. Okay. It's the new stadium.
Yeah, it's gonna be at Whitney, and it's gonna be over there. Okay, got you, Coach Carl. I see Coach Carl there. I plan on seeing B Sharp there.
Roll Tide, Coach Carl.
Yeah, Roll
What's going on
Tide.
with your friend?
Yeah, that's my brother there. I plan on seeing Jonathan and a couple other folks. I'm gonna see, and so it's gonna be an exciting week. But Senior Bowl, it's gonna be all good, and so I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this time as to just to get to know people, and I will be interviewing. I'm gonna be interviewing other podcasters as well. I'm gonna be talking to them. See, I'm gonna be talking with them too. And I got one in particular broadcaster that I'm gonna sit down and have a chat with,
What?
Mm-hmm.
Does it start with the N?
I ain't saying nothing else.
All right then, holla.
I'm gonna leave that right there. It's just one.
Holla.
Matter of fact, since you put that right there, make that two particular folks I'm gonna have a talk with. I want to have a talk.
Holla.
I want to have a talk with. I sure will, you know. And so we just gonna make it happen. So, but anyway, I'm looking forward to that. But we were talking about the O-line search. Twister brought it up. And there are a lot of names I think people coming up with. And I was on social media the other night, Twister, and we now know Alabama played Tennessee in basketball and they lost again. I noticed that Bama having problems, you know. Bama's having problems with certain, you know, certain teams, all that kind of stuff. So guess who was at the game the other night?
Who that?
Scott Cochran.
Hmm.
Scott Cochran was at the basketball game the other night. And Twitter, Bama Nation, that's on Twitter, went crazy. They went crazy. Scott Cochran was at the game.
He still coach for Livingston, don't it? West Alabama?
I thought it was. Is it West Alabama or Livingston?
It's in West Alabama. It's Livingston.
It's Livingston. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I thought he was at just the University of West Alabama, but you could be right.
It is Livingston. It's in Livingston.
It's in Livingston. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, he was at the game the other night, and Alabama, some of the Alabama Nation was saying, "Cullen DeBoer, don't let him leave until you sign him up." Here we go. Here's how I look at it. If a man is a head coach, and he is the head coach, just because it's Alabama, that don't mean he's going to come back. That's why I'm telling folks, cool your jets down. I know we want certain things of what we want, but that doesn't necessarily equate instant success. And then number two, how you know they want to come to Alabama? That's why when the Jeremy Pruitt stuff started coming up, I took the stand up. I just asked one simple question. How you know they want to come back? How you know? You ask them, but then if they tell you no, then what? Just say, I would hope they will want to come back. Or I would hope that they will want to come. This, that, and the third.
Don't count the eggs before they hatch.
Exactly. Don't count the chickens before they hatch. Twist, you got the bad, the eggs are already there.
Oh, yeah. Chickens. Yeah, my bad.
See, nothing, Twist. I'm gonna let you make it all down. But yeah, and exactly, Icebox. That's what I'm saying. Be careful. We all say we wanted grub, and look what's happening. Be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Be careful. Be careful what you ask for. Because sometimes, Twister and Bishop, you might not get what you asked for, or you might not be getting what you think you're going to get. That's all I'm saying.
He's building a school over there in Livingston. He probably ain't going nowhere. He's finna build a program over there, and I think they had a good season, if I'm not mistaken, over there in West Alabama, Livingston.
Yeah. I'm just saying, man. Let's just, but anyway, he was at the game the other night, and Bama Nation was going crazy because he was there. I'm not reading anything into it. I'm just taking it that he was at the basketball game. He came to watch a basketball game. I'm not saying that he was there to talk to Kalen DeBoer, whatever, because Bishop, I think, now this is just Piano Man, I think Coach DeBoer already has his replacement in mind. What you think?
They keep it pretty close to the best, so I totally agree with you. And he knows that this is a pivotal year, so he's got to hit on it.
Yeah. What's up, Goof? Roll Tide. Goof said it doesn't matter much who the O-line coach is if you give up the run game too early. And
he hit his gumbo strong today. That's on point.
Hey, bro, you got that Cayenne going right there too, bro. And Goof, not only just early, but too easily. Too easily. You just dismiss it. You give up the bona fide run game for gimmicks and gadgets and gizmo plays. That's what you know. Add that in that sentence, or make you another sentence there, Goof. And you can't be adding, you cannot replace a bona fide running attack with gadget plays. You can't do that. You can't do that. I'm just calling it for what it is. Okay.
Yeah. We gotta be DeBoer has to be honest, like we talked about. He has to take a true assessment. Where do I need to get better at? And part of that is acknowledging that the Russian attempts was not what it was needing to be. And that's part of Grubb's deal, as well as the O-lineman, the offensive line coach could have had a better. He needed to set his starting five, and it's okay to have swing guards and tackles, but you want to set your starting five. So I saw why he got the axe, but now it's up on Grubb. Whoever is hired as the O-line coach, you need to go back and establish the run.
Establish the run. Y'all heard the man. You got to. You've got to. You've got to establish the run. But to me, again, Bishop and Twister, firing of Cap, that was a warning shot to the rest of them.
That's what I was saying.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what else is to come, but I know this much. I would take it like this, Twister. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Not right now.
All I can say, it was about time. It was about time. And it's early. It's early. This offseason just begun. So it probably more stuff. It probably might be some more firing in the future. Just saying.
Could be. Twister said something. Twister, it was you, I think it was last week, that made the statement, we just have to wait and see. We just have to kind of wait and see. Everybody just need to chill out. Wait and see. Trust this process, because, and like Coach Carl even said it once or twice, because we're not there. I've said it. Bishop said it. Twister said it. JB said it. We're not there every day. So we don't know what all is being said. We're not insiders, right? We're just someone that's reporting what is supposed to be coming from the inside. And so, and we're commenting on it. That's what we're doing. But once it happens, it just happens. And there's nothing we can do about it, whether you like it or not. But they know exactly what's going on in that locker room. They know what's going on in the admin building. They know. They know better than we know. We think we know. They really know. And so, Icebox. Be careful, bro. Be careful up there in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful, sir. Praying with your Icebox. He just got called into work. So I know it's cold up there, bro. All that kind of stuff. But all I'm saying is, what J. Cole is saying in the chat, it's time to clean house. Because with that O-line, that has been a problem that got progressively worse as time went on. As time went on, it got progressively worse. Now you had to deal with the root of the problem. And part of that was with those that were in charge there. So we're gonna see. It's about to get interesting. I want to see what this week is gonna bring. Who might, which way that pendulum will swing this week. So, Bishop, what's happening in the world of Oklahoma?
Man, well, We got a new AD. Supposedly is more in tune with the NIL and how to run it in this new era that should go good with Mr. Jim Nagy. And then our strength and conditioning coordinator retired after 29 years of service.
Oh, wow.
And we already got his replacement. It was his assistant, so he got promoted to the head strength and coordinator.
Got you.
Yeah. And unfortunately, he was the coordinator for the Patriots and Nebraska and Ohio State. So
I hear
I'm
you.
gonna say that.
I hear you. Coach Carl, that's why you one of the chefs, bro. I didn't want to, I didn't go there. Well, I've been kind of hinting around at it that he, you know.
What's that?
I ain't even gonna comment. Cause I think a blind man can see that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tracking. I'm tracking.
You're tracking.
I see you, Coach.
Twister, you got me. Twister.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
listening.
I thought maybe you.
I'm still around. I'm just keeping my mouth shut. I'm just listening.
Twister, that didn't come out right. But Twister, you saw what Coach Carl put.
Yeah, I was saying that too. I'm like, I like. It's just like I said before. We can have the best offensive line coach. It like, yeah, to get them prepared, but you're the offensive coordinator. You basically the offensive head coach. It still is on your hands. And you want to call the plays and doing the schemers. So it's still his own grub. Because I agree with Coach Carl. Yeah, Cap was the scapegoat, but Grubb did call the plays too. Yeah, the old line was trash. Oh my God. Yeah, we got rid of him, but we will see. We had that same problem this coming up season. But right now, it's too early to tell. It's too early to tell.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm waiting on you to say it, so I won't have to say it. I'm waiting on you to say it. See, and I don't think you probably thinking along these lines. The reason what makes Coach Carl's statement valid by nature, and Bishop know this to be true.
Yeah.
Ryan Grubb is a former O-line coach.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
I was waiting on that's what
I was waiting on you to say. When you say he did the offense, yes, sir. Blocking schemes and all that kind of stuff starts with the OC. It starts with them. Because you know how a particular play is supposed to go, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. Now, yes, they all collaborate together, but it starts with him. And yes, what Coach Carl is saying is correct. So we are about to see now. I'm telling you, that's why I kept saying that was a warning shot.
And in the same time, I knew it. It just slipped the product of my brain, but yeah, I knew he was the O-line coach. But at the same time, I started to scratch, man. If you were the O-line coach before you became the offensive coordinator, how is your O-line? It's trash. Maybe you could have came out there and gave Cap, if he was still there, some pointers or try to help build up the O-line, just like how Coach Saban used to do with the DBs and the defense. Even though he was the head coach, you gotta help out your assistants, man. You are in charge of the offense. You're supposed to check everyone: the offensive line coach, the running back coach, the quarterback coach, the tight end coach, all of them too, including your O-line. If you got a position that you used to having as a O-line coach, you're supposed to perfect it. Now what Coach Carr is saying is now we start to scratch our chins a little bit and try to say, okay, now we finna really see, is he gonna start doing it? Is it gonna upgrade? Because if it's not, he gotta take the boot too. I still think they need to get rid of him this offseason as well. But we probably think he ain't gonna do it though.
We gonna see. Bishop, what you say about that?
Hey, the bottom line is it's gonna be real interesting on who they bring up. Hint, hint.
Yeah. Who they bring up.
Was I right?
It's interesting.
Uh-huh.
They bring up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm watching the news. I'm watching the news. I'm paying attention to Tide 100.9 because that's where I get a lot of my information from between with those guys over there. Hanging out with Coach Carl, all of them at Bama Standard and Touchdown Alabama. There are many places I get my news from, and I tell y'all where I get it from. It ain't like I'm some insider. I just have a places that I go, and I get it, and I try to get multiple perspectives from different places, and that's how you come up with your own theories and theses and things like that by combining them all together. That's how that works. That's how that goes for me. So
I got a question for Bama. Do you think Grubbs, seeing the landscape and seeing that his old NFL team made the Super Bowl, maybe it's put a little pressure to realize he might be on the hot seat?
Let's put it like this. I can't speak for Twister, but I can speak for me. I believe him, if he sat down and watched that game last night. No. Let me do you one better. I believe that if he sat down and watched that team Sundays after Sunday do what they did, and last year you had basically the same team,
yeah,
minus a few pieces and your rookies, and you didn't get there, and now you're in the Super Bowl. Yeah, he went somewhere and started praying. He better. Because if people like us saw it, and we're talking about it as Bama fans, what do you think is happening at the top? If everyday people like us are talking about this to the extent of how we're talking it, what do you think the conversation is in the locker room? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Heck no, man. Hell no, we ain't sad because Coach Cap Conquer. I've been saying it for weeks and months that he needed to go in the offensive line.
But I'm with Twister. So to answer the question, no, I'm not sad. I just think you should have added somebody with him. You didn't get everybody. That's all I'm saying. Should have completed the job. That's all I'm saying, Twister. Remember when you get a whipping back in the Gap, your mama, your grandmama, and a bunch of y'all there, and they'll say, I'm going to whip you until I said, okay, who did what? I didn't. Everybody in there hollered, I didn't. And so they think, well, okay, I'm going to get every last one of you until I get to the right one.
And can I say this? As the word put it out there, he said it was Grubbs' first year. And it was his first year in Seattle, and they still got rid of him. That was his first year in Seattle. He was gone. Same thing, man. He screwed up. They didn't like what they see. They kicked him out the door. Could have done the same thing if they really want to get rid of Grubb and all the offensive play calling, they could have got rid of him as well.
Hey,
they should.
Yeah. let me pick it back off of Twister and Piano Man. Don't act like this is Grubb first go around, because when he was in Washington with the board, they had a strong running game. So it's not like he doesn't know this. This is where we get back to, sometimes you can try to show that you belong and you do too much. Less is more.
Go back to that first statement, Bishop, when he was at Washington.
Yep.
You had a 1,000-yard runner.
Yep. I knew I threw you a softball. Go ahead.
You had a 1,000-yard rusher, however you want to put it. He rushed for 1,000 yards, over 1,000, along with
1,000-yard receiver.
Yes. So all I'm saying is that as I look at the results on last night, you're at the top of the game and you got fired before the year was out. That's all Piano Man's saying.
Man, he ain't played he ain't coached the whole season. You know that's bad.
So apparently something was wrong, and they saw which way this was going, and they didn't like it. And they shut it down.
And I will say this: I think that offensive line coach wasn't the real person they wanted to fire. He was the sacrificial.
Yeah,
he had a scapegoat.
Because we just said that Grubb came from being an O-line coach. So how would you not get his back and make sure you make sure that offensive line is where you want it to have, since you're the OC? Oh, that's right. My bad. Because undoubtedly somebody had to go. So you know what? And we'll do the offensive line coach. But yet Grubb is a former offensive line. So he had a play in it because nobody does anything without him okaying it. Oh, my bad. Did I say too much?
That's part of the gumbo, man. But that's part of it. That's part of what the business is. I mean, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. It is what it is. And we got to stop this foolishness. We've got to stop this foolishness about and call it what it is. Just because it's Alabama, that don't mean that it's this sacred sanctuary that we can't enter in. No, if the dude was wrong, he's just wrong. You go in there and knock them sacred cows over. Boom, pow. That's not the way that it goes. And okay, you got rid of Cap. Okay, but did you have a talk with your OC? Because that's where it all begins and ends on as far as the offense goes. Because if I were the defensive folk, I would be getting mad with the offensive folks because you didn't set us up for success. Put all this pressure on us. Already having problems.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to say this. If we get a new offensive line coach and he turn out to be a great coach and the running game going good, are they gonna give the credit to the O-line coach or they gonna give it to the OC? Ooh. See, that's right there. Like now it was now Grove now to call plays, but you ain't gonna give the credit to the O-line coach because he knew what he was doing with the O-line, but they're gonna give it to Ryan Grove because he's the offensive coordinator. He calls the plays and all that. But the O-line coach that made it develop the O-line because he know how to handle it, he know how to develop it, he know the schemes and the strategy. But they ain't gonna point at him for the credit. They're gonna say, "Oh, Ryan Grove did what he did. He made a judgment, yada yada yada." Think about
Twister, you know what? In the words of Double A finna get mad with me, but in the words of Double A, now all of a sudden, Ryan Grubb know how to call play. Now all of a sudden, you know, like when he teamed, like let's just take South Carolina. South Carolina was in the top 10 last year. You know, we all know they fell off the wagon, blah, 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 blah. Playing like crap until they got ready to play Alabama. And now all of a sudden, South Carolina knows how to play football again. Get in there, get what Twister's saying, get in there and get a good offensive line coach. Now all of a sudden, we know how to run the football again. Really? Really? You know. But like Twister said, we're gonna see who's gonna get the credit. Now I think, yeah, you know, JB even asked the question. All right. Who if Bama wins the net? Okay, which we know we didn't, but you're bringing in Ryan Grubb, then whose offense really is it? Is it Kalen DeBoer's offense or is it Ryan Grubb's offense? So you're gonna be forever having those many arguments and this, that, and the third. But I'm still gonna say that they did not get all of the problem. They did not get all of the problem. So anyway, welcome to the show. The one, the only. It's Coach Carl. What's up, Coach?
Roll Tide,
not
Coach.
much, piano. Roll Tide, fellas. How y'all doing this morning?
Hey man, we hanging in there, staying warm.
Yeah, we do good.
Hope you doing the same.
Yeah, man. Heading to the doctor office.
Oh, okay.
That's why
Okay.
I couldn't get on because I got up late.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted to drop this comment. That's all.
Go ahead.
If you watch Seattle Seahawks this year, run the ball very well, very effective. And the only difference is one man. They had the same exact staff, everything but except an OC. Change OC, make it to the Super Bowl with an excellent shot of winning it against a Patriot with a 2-year quarterback. And you have a 7-8 year veteran quarterback, right? So all you did was change your offensive coordinator, same offensive line coaches, same wide receiver coaches, same everything. One guy gone and you make it to the Super Bowl. That tells me, hey, they fired this guy for a reason. We picked the guy up last year. Our quarterback ran the ball a lot because we had a first-year offensive coordinator, but we ran the ball a lot. Ran the ball more than we passed it, and people was mad because we didn't pass the ball well. This year we get Grubb. Grubb passed the ball all the time. He dropped back and just throw the ball all over the field. And now we can't run the ball at all. So what do? We changed one guy that didn't pass the ball well for a guy that throw the ball a lot. And we wasn't even able to pass the ball well in the second half of the season. So who offense is it? Are we running Caleb DeBoer offense or are we running Ryan Grubb offense this year? Last year, was it Nick Sheridan offense or Caleb DeBoer offense? Because however it is, if it's his offense, he should be the one predicating on who run this and who run that and how many passes is thrown and how versus the run. That's how it is everywhere else. If it's your defense, you run what the defensive coordinator, head coach say. But if it's the offense like Nick Saban's offense, Kiffin put his sprinkle on Nick Saban's offense. Everybody that Nick Saban brought in, it was his offense, it's his books. They just add their little sparks to it. I think if these guys comes in and they're running their own show. In the NFL, it's this coach's offense, you make it work to your benefits. I think it's Ryan Grubb's playbook, and he doing what he want to do because ain't nobody there to check him. Who gonna check a man that writes all the checks? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think he the bank owner, and he paying everybody. And Caleb DeBoer just one of his assistants. What you think?
I'm gonna let Bishop answer that.
Documentation beat conversation. You don't put your gumbo out there. Ain't no argument here.
Twister.
He got a point, Piano Man. Coach Gar got a point. It's just like I think they call their own plays, and Caden DeBoer basically in the way just don't care about it. If you don't like the play, the head coach got the right to say, "I don't like the play. Change it up. Run that play."
Facts. But because they are buddies, because they are friends, oh, I trust them. Okay.
I seen Kirby. I done seen Kirby, right? You got Mike over there calling plays. I done seen Mike call a play, quarterback call a play, and I done seen Kirby damn throwing his hand up, waving the play off. And then you see the quarterback check out that play and run something else and gas you for 10, 15, 20-yard runs. I done seen it. Now, I see Steve Sarkisian. He has no OC. The guy he hired to be OC, he just a eyes in the sky, tell him what you want, what defenses sets are in. Like, if you got a 10 and a 30 or you got a 0 and a 30, like, it tells what D-line sets are, what D-back sets are. Those are guys that Sarkisian has on staff. He's sitting down on the field calling the plays. He may call a play on the ground, and then they tell it to the wide receiver or they tell it to the quarterback in the helmet. But he's sitting down there, he calling plays. I see Lane doing the same. I don't see the board with a pad in the hand. They're saying, "Oh no, I don't like that play. We're gonna run this." I see him standing up there with his arm folded and looking weird. I never seen him with a play sheet, offensive play or defensive play sheet. I never seen it. If y'all see it with one, take a picture, screenshot, and send it to me. Because I had never seen that guy with a play sheet. Nowhere. Not even in practice. He more like a field generator. He playing the Courtney Morgan. Morgan is the Courtney Morgan. He has no input, bro. Like I ain't him never see it. He's down show me because I want to be wrong, but I never seen that guy in 2 years in Alabama with a play sheet. Not once.
Well, all I know is as the world, we giving him credit, but I just find it strange.
Somebody said he had a play sheet year one.
Yeah, ask the world. He said he had the play sheet in first year. I still didn't see it. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. But you know,
I probably paying attention either.
I probably wasn't paying attention as the world. So I'm not gonna argue that. I'll just say I didn't see it. But if you say he did, then he did. You know,
he may have one because he had a first year offensive coordinator. He may have one.
Yeah, because of
I know
Sheridan.
one thing, he ain't never vetoed a play.
So all I'm saying is that he is in an effort to get it right there as the world, but I just find it strange. I mean, I get it. The cap is gone, but with your OC being a former line coach himself, specialized in that, and that O-line didn't even get remotely better over the time. I don't get it.
It falls at his feet. You're the OC. Whatever happens to the OC, it falls at your doorstep. And but I will say this. This was a warning shot from the board to say, hey, look, it was just him. But hey, the next person who comes on board is still your offensive coordinator. You got to be a GM. You got to be a CEO. And the board, I know he's your friend, but it's time to be held accountable. This is your final exam, Grubb.
He's not a CEO, bro. I think he's more a GM. Courtney Morgan is the CEO. I'm just telling you. But I would say this, man, honestly. I know I was just seeing a comment say Nick Saban didn't have a play sheet. Nick Saban in his first few years had a play sheet, offense and defense. He kept it in his back. He was sticking in his back, well, behind his back, in his jeans and khakis or whatever he had inside his belt loop. He would have both play sheets in the first few years. When he got competent play callers that he trusts, he'll get a little small play sheet and hand it to his get back man because he knew the playbook. He knew the down and distance. He knew basically everything you want to know about football. That's what most coaches do. Most coaches don't really need the sheet if it's their offense. But they'll be in the headset changing plays, and you will see them changing plays. You will see them going out there and talking. You will see them talking with the heads on, with the headset on, with the mic at their mouth. That's when you know they're communicating with their coordinators. You got the headset on and your headset turned up in the air. You ain't communicating with nobody. You just listening. That's how the game goes. Whether it's high school, junior high school, pee-wee league. Yeah, pee-wee head coaches get in there in their offense coordinator face. Blah, 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 blah. And then make you do that. Get out of the way. I got it from here. That's what coaches do, man, because you live and die by what you do. Every loss is on the head coach. It's not on damn coach cap. And you got a Ryan Groves, right? Offensive line coach, offensive coordinator. He ain't gonna let Cap overshadow him. He's gonna be the most stronger, dominant voice in the coaching room because he's the OC. And Cap laid back. He gonna have to take a step back, hire somebody with a strong personality, what the board have to do. And that guy gonna tell Ryan Groves, hey, you do that side. I got this side. So you gonna have to have one of those. Do you? I got this. You tell me what you want, I'll implement it, and we'll come out and we're gonna put the team together. I'm gonna put my line up together, you just run with it. I'm gonna do my subs, you just run with it. And not having a guy saying, I don't want him on my line. He said something back to me. Give me somebody else. He'll be like, nah, this is my offensive line. You the play caller. See, we need those type of personalities in the room. We don't need no punks in the room. And I think there's a whole lot of that going on in that room.
Mm-hmm. I've said it too, that there's problems at the top, problems in the locker room, big problems. And so like you said, as the world, I will give the boy credit for trying to get it right, but it still falls at the feet of Grubb. And I don't give a hoot if he was there 10 days. There, all of that falls under your feet. All of that. It falls at your feet.
I understand.
I can't, man.
Go ahead.
I'm right here, man. I can't train you can't give me 20 dang offensive linemen and I can teach them how to go backwards for a whole season. 14 games, all we doing is going backwards. That means the whole practice, all we doing is kick step, slide, kick step, slide. They ain't doing no driving. They ain't hitting no sleds. They ain't doing no physical contact. All they doing is kick step, slide, kick step, slide. Man, who the hell gonna be good? You'll be good in some facet of the game in the past, but you gonna look terrible in the run game is all you doing is going backwards.
Yep.
Let's be real. All you practice on to going backwards when you gotta go forward, you're not gonna be able to go forward because you're not gonna be strong enough to go forward. That's offense. That's offensive coordinator problem.
Well, all I know is this right here. Now, as the world said, Gillespie recommended Cap. Okay, that's not the fault of Gillespie. He saw what he saw. His recommendation that was at the coach's deal. Whoever does the hiring and the firing. Recommendations are one thing, but putting them on in is another thing. But once you get in there, now it's up to you to perform. But however, and on the other hand, if you're just the coach of that particular unit and there's a coordinator over you, Now that's the overall, the totality of it falls at the feet of the coordinator. And
Now,
if
can I ask y'all a question?
go ahead,
Right quick, young man. I don't mean to cut y'all. I want to ask you a question. If Cap was the problem, did we not run the ball more than we passed the ball last year? Did we not have running 2 or 3 running back over 250-yard rushing? Quarterback with damn near 600. So were we not able to run the ball last year? We just didn't run the ball with our running backs.
just did.
I thought the problem was the fact that we didn't hand the ball out to the running backs. We ran the ball exceptionally with the quarterback. It's just the running back wasn't getting no burn. I ain't hear no problem last year about we couldn't run the ball. So if Cap couldn't teach the run, why the hell was Miro so successful last year? Why did Jan Miller come in the season this year was so high? Why was Richard Young looking so good last year?
Gotcha.
But
We
the
just-
problem was Cap. Why problem the Cap had last year? They say he couldn't pass protect. This year he passed protect pretty well, but he couldn't run the ball. So if it's Cap, right? Why can he pass so well this year? Couldn't pass protect last year. Why the hell he passed? We run so well last year and couldn't run well this year. It ain't Cap. It's the 2 coordinators. One didn't pass the ball well, and one don't run the ball well. You can't blame the offensive line coach. Now here rotations didn't make sense to me, but I'm thinking that that's more because it's the offensive coordinator. Last year he had an offensive line, and he stuck with it. Only time he subbed somebody out when they were terrible in the pass game, Wilkin Forsman. But he stayed with his offensive line. He did not rotate 30 and 40 damn players every game. He got an offensive line set. He stuck with it. Even in the bad, he rolled with his old line. I don't think it's Cap, bro.
So
I
basically,
think they fired Cap because the pressure of people saying that it was Cap. I don't believe it's Cap.
like you saying, Coach, that you said Nick Shelton was good with running the ball. Grover was kind of so-called good passing the ball. That was the difference between the coordinators because Jalen Miro ran that ball really well. Yeah, it was just the quarterback running the ball, and the running backs probably had like 600 yards, and Jalen Miro probably had more yards than they did. And then the next year, the running game was gone or just stopped, and we just mostly passing the ball because Grover was more like a passy offensive coordinator, and Sheridan was more like a running offensive coordinator.
Yeah, Sheridan tried to do 50-50.
Yeah,
A lot of time when he dropped that, Miro would see double coverage, or Miro was locked in on Ryan a lot, right? And Ryan be wide open a lot, but he was overthrow him a lot because he had that big arm. And true, Ryan was cutting his rocks off short at some points, but the kid was so smart, he would see the safety sitting here undercut the route. Quarterback got to see that. You just can't throw the point. When you see the safety sitting there, you got to see the safety sitting there, just like the kids see the safety. And then you throw the ball like in the NFL. NFL don't just run routes. They throw routes that they can see open. Like they'll see the running back break off, then they throw the route. Or they'll throw the route behind the running back to make them stop.
Yeah.
What they call them those stop routes or back shoulder throws. But those guys, I don't get it, man. I really do believe that it's offensive coordinator, man.
Yeah.
And,
Well, you know what?
You look at it.
Mhm.
You look at it. Ty Simpson was miserable, man. The second half of the season, that boy didn't never feel like it was comfortable. Who makes you comfortable? Your offensive, your O-line coach makes you comfortable. Your quarterback coach makes you comfortable, and your OC makes you comfortable. So if one of those 3 ain't making you comfortable, you look miserable. It's like he was miserable with the play call, and he'll wait till the last seconds and change the plays himself. Because the call came in, he didn't like it. So he'll be waiting till the last end of the clock just to try to make a check call and check out a play he thought was bad. That's what it looked like to me. I kept saying, take the checks away from him and just let him run what damn Grove say running. And then you'll know whether it's Ty Simpson late checking or Grove bad play call. Just take the check away from him.
Chris, why does he have to be Mildew? Come on now. We don't do that name calling over here. Come on now. We don't do that. We don't do that. I got to check you out on that one. That's not that's not what we do. It's Milroe. And I'm not going to say Milroe, you know, he just panicked and hogged the ball. No, he did. No, he did. He took what was given to him.
Yeah.
He took what was given to him.
He just missed throws, man. Shit,
Yeah.
Ty Simpson missed more throws than Jalen Milroe. We ain't gonna say nothing about that. Now, we ain't gonna talk about Ty. Jalen Milroe made big plays, huge.
You know, and I'm gonna tell you this: he won. I put it to you this way: he won more games than he lost, and he threw more touchdowns than interceptions. So
Interception.
that
And he won the SEC championship.
Yeah,
Damn offensive coordinator that didn't like to throw the ball.
exactly.
see, so a lot of that some of the fans have judged Milroe falsely, and that's not cool. You know, and I'm gonna say this, since we're on that subject, I'm gonna say this. Even Bryce Young himself said that Milroe was gonna be the business. You know. And so I kept telling you all that when you look at Ty, when you look at Milroe, what you saw with two of the same quarterback with the opposite problem. Milroe was not accurate with the short throws. He could make them sometimes. Most times he didn't make them. But with the long ball, nobody could beat Milroe. Ty, on the other hand, was good with the short, with the mid, but he was not accurate with the long. That's how that went.
Ty got to the point, man, that he couldn't even hit the short ball because he was all platform. Any quarterback, man, it don't matter who you are playing quarterback. If you can stand and deliver, your ass gonna be a dynamic quarterback. You get long arm, short arm, it don't matter. Big arm, strong arm, it don't matter. As long as you can set your feet platform and you can bounce your hips and throw, man, you're gonna be accurate. You're gonna be on point. When your ass is in a rush, you can't throw the football. Milroe was rushing a lot because they was a zone run block type of scheme last year, and they wasn't doing a whole lot of backpedaling. When the guy got in backpedaling, they got burned because they was huge and couldn't come out of those damn breaks fast enough. That's why Milroe struggled. Ty struggled this year because everybody knew that all you gotta do is just overpower the damn offensive line and come at them because they like to go backwards. Anybody going backwards, you put speed and power in there and just push you down or push you around. That's why Ty struggled. Get his feet set, he assassin. Milroe, get his feet set, he assassin. Anybody. You could take that Austin Mack. You seen when he came in, he had time to throw. He made him throw. When he didn't have time, he was on his butt. It don't matter who you put at quarterback. I'll tell you that now. Any quarterback, it don't matter. As long as that dude have time to throw the football, they're gonna carve you up. Man, look at Jarrett Stidham yesterday. Jarrett Stidham looked like he in the first quarter looked like a superhero when he had time to set them feet, but after they started putting pressure on him, he looked like Jarrett Stidham. I'm just saying.
It is what it is. What's up, OG Gil? Good morning to you. Let's not fool ourselves. Neither one of these guys will be good NFL quarterbacks. And Jalen is basically running out water to the two quarterbacks ahead of him in the NFL. You don't know that. There is
You don't know
OG.
That called hate. Jalen Milroe can be the damn quarterback in the Super Bowl is somebody get hurt. Oh, they don't. But that's NFL, dog. You pull a quarterback in the NFL, he got drafted in the NFL and he made the team. that lets you know the kid can play. They draft
Exactly.
Ty Simpson, put him in the NFL, and he make their roster, his ass can play. They
If
don't
they don't make the
hold
roster,
spots in their ass can't play. They don't
yeah,
hold it. It's no luxury teams in the NFL. They don't have the luxury to sit down there and waste millions of dollars on damn players that can't damn play. They'll cut you, man. If you on a team in the NFL, you can play. It's millions of guys out there that wishing they had that damn spot Miro got right now. Don't sit down there and discredit the kid. Don't do it. Don't even discredit Ty. Because you ain't seen him in a damn company with a company offense coordinator yet. You haven't. Damn, I hate people that sit down there and talk damn negative about kids.
yeah. I believe, yeah, they're both gone. Who cares? We do, because they've still played at Alabama. But what happens is, I believe, is that when you go to comparing, people don't look, when it comes down to the case of Jalen Miro, all you look at is just one season where he didn't do so good when he went 9-4. But people forget that the year before, he lit up Georgia, he lit up LSU, he lit up basically everybody that he played.
Yeah. He fumbled
Lit
the
'em
ball.
up.
He fumbled a low snap against Michigan. If he didn't fumble, if the ball wasn't snapped at his ankles, he catch that snap, he scored a touchdown, we win the game, go to the damn national championship, and win a national championship. We were one low snap away from winning a national championship with Jalen Miro. One low snap away.
Yeah. So don't discredit the guy because you're judging him on some plays here, some plays there, and everything. That's not fair, because nobody's judging Ty like that. It just happened, but I'm just saying that there's gonna be some fault. There's some fault. That's how this whole conversation got started. What's up, Huggy? The main man. What's up, bro? Are you safe? Hope everything's good.
They're gonna pick who they want to pick.
Yeah.
Maybe because
Man.
of favoritism and all that stuff, but you don't want to call out the whole situation. You just point out one individual instead of the whole problem. That is the issue against all fans, mostly us as Alabama fans. We just point at the finger at whatever ain't going right. It ain't going to the whole situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. As a society, bro, like we deal with a lot of damn division anyway. So at least on the only one thing that we can come together and agree on, a lot of times is sports, right?
Yeah.
So let's leave the division out of sports. Let's leave the hate out of sports. Let's leave the color out of sports. If I'm terrible as a coach, just say, Coach Carr, you a terrible ass coach. And then I'm gonna be like, well, I did do horrible this year. I could have done better. If they retain me as my services, next year I go back to the drawing board and I'll be better. Do everything I can to be better. And then if I become better, you tell me next year you did a whole lot better this year, coach, and I'm gonna say I appreciate it.
Yeah.
The work hasn't stopped. I'm gonna keep grinding, build on the success that y'all say I have. But shit, don't tell me that you hate me. Don't call me no jigaboos and no country bunkers or no monkeys. Like, don't call me out of my name when I do something that you don't approve of. Just damn tell me do better.
Yeah.
I'll do the
That's it.
same for y'all.
Yeah,
Like, we don't need hate in the world, man. The world is already bad. Every time you turn around, all you see is hatred. So let's take it out of sports. If a kid come to your favorite team and he stinks the joint up, they'll say he stank the joint up and leave the color out of it. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care if you black, white, Mexican, Chinese, or damn green Martian, purple power, or Bernie. I don't give a damn. If you play well, you play well. You don't, you don't. Let's just leave the name calling out of it. That's all I ask.
All the demeaning and this, that, and the third. And then, you tell people, well, you need to just grow up. No, growing up, maturity comes when you don't have to resort to name calling. We can talk to each other, person to person, man to man,
and respect,
all that kind of stuff. So no, but I'm gonna say this, I'll be through with it. As far as it all go, in my humble opinion, Sorry about that, Coach Sean. But in my humble opinion, the bulk of the responsibility of that whole offense falls at the feet of the coordinator, not just Coach Cap. Because what happens is that you've had O-line problems at Bama for years. And this year it just exploded. It just exploded. So I'm just up, like I said, I'm just of the persuasion that Coach Cap got, he got what he got. But I'm not thinking that it's just all him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Grub bore some responsibility too. And seems like you got rid of the lesser person as opposed to the coordinator and then Yanni. That's all I'm saying.
Facts. That's all it is. You got rid of the most expungible guy, right? He's not gonna fire Ryan Groves, because probably the only way to get Ryan Groves there, he had to promise the wife that he would be there at least 3 years, because that lady wasn't coming back to Alabama. She didn't want to be Alabama in the first place, so
right.
So they had to give him a contract, a real contract, to keep her happy. So you can't bring him in year one after you convince that lady to come, and then you're firing. So Cap is the scapegoat. Groves will have to adjust. Hopefully, he will adjust. He may not, but hopefully he will. Because if he don't adjust, he out of there anyway. Because shit, they have another damn 9-3, 10-4 type of year. That's a wrap for them.
Chris, all we're saying is that's not his name. We see, I don't know anything about you, but when that name is used with him, every time it's in a negative connotation. Every time I've seen it, it's been in a negative connotation. That's why I stopped right there. That's not a joke with me. That's not a joke. I don't take it as a joke, because when he does good, his name is Milroe. Well, every time he messed up, his name became what you just called it right there, and that's not cool. That's not cool. That's why I'm saying, and yes, I take it hard. Can't tell me how to take something. I take it hard, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna say it again. I'm still a man, and I'm a black man.
Yeah, fact. Hey, I don't think I would
stand on that.
Do what I would say to Chris, man. You may not have it in your heart, but you speaking it out of your mouth. And a lot of time in your mind, like I can't lie, because I do it myself. You would be thinking one thing in your mind, and then when you speak it out of your mouth, it becomes evident. You have to catch yourself. You may not have that on your heart, but you might have heard it too often, and it become routine to you, and you start speaking what you hear. Now you become a product of the environment that you surround yourself with. That's all I'm saying, my brother. Well, I'm not gonna say you racist. I'm gonna just say stay away from the people that continue to send it, so you don't be afflicted by it.
Now, I want to go back to something.
And can I say something real quick about maturity? Being mature is basically learning from your past mistakes, and you grow up and learn from them, and you do better. That's maturity.
Yep.
You got to be mature on those situations and stuff. And I hope this season make us mature and learn from the mistakes that will happen. And whatever comes with, whatever that comes, we'll get better at it and learn from it. That's me. Like, if they are mature enough to do that. That's just my opinion.
Now, OG, who brought up color, I did. Because when you use the word mildew and everything, and that's why I brought it up, because that's what it all boiled down to. what it boiled down to. And who's discrediting kids? We're talking about grown guys here. Gil, let me see, how can I put it? If you go back and listen to Michael Jordan's eulogy of Kobe Bryant, you were talking about two grown men, but Michael Jordan referred to Kobe Bryant as a kid. He said, that's what I loved about the kid. So discredit just simply means steadily putting down. And OG, you kind of said it in your in the chat there. Neither one of the guys going to be good in the NFL. How do you know? You don't know that. Now, if that's your opinion, I can get with that. That's your opinion, but that doesn't necessarily make it a fact. We don't know how he's going to turn out. None of us do. We don't know that. That's all I'm saying. So when we go to talking about they're not this, they're not that, they're not the other, but nothing positive comes out, yes, that's discredit. That's discredit. That's just plain up discrediting. Now, you might not see it that way, but that's how it comes across, that you're just discrediting. Now, okay, let me give you, I'm going to use an example. Me and B go at it all the time, but it's in a joking way. I never said that Tom Brady was a bad quarterback. I just said he's not the greatest of all time. To me, Joe Montana is. Joe Montana is the greatest of all time. Why? Tom Brady lost 3 Super Bowls. 2 to the Giants, 1 to the Eagles. Joe Montana lost none. Terry Bradshaw lost none. So, in my humble opinion, those are your 2 greats. Now, does Tom Brady fit in the top 10? Yeah. Does Tom Brady fit in the top 5? Yes, he does. But I will never discredit him and say he was this, he was that, he ain't no good, blah, 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 blah. That's what comes out of some folks' mouths as it relates to Milroe.
Hey, can I say something right quick, piano man, before I get off?
Go ahead.
Man, this is what I want to say. Well, let's support our kids. We can critique their play, but don't critique their character or their abilities, man. And we're gonna have to be mindful of who these kids are. These kids are young nowadays. They don't have the skin that we have, and there's a lot of stuff going on, man. You don't want to be out here calling kids out their name, demeaning kids, talking negative about the situation and their skills and their ability, because a lot of kids nowadays can't handle it. You'll find these kids, man, on suicide watch. A lot of times these kids' dream is to make it to the NFL. And then when they make it to the NFL, they realize they can't play in that league. They had to go back to school and try to find something else to do. And then you find themselves on jobs, working regular jobs like us. And you end up, you find the guys who 25, 26-year-old guys who commit suicide because they can't handle life outside of the sports. And if we keep bashing them and putting them down, it's gonna make it easier for them to have those thoughts in their brain. So let's just pick them up, man. And even when they playing bad, we just got to throw the courage in kids. And I know I do it a lot. I did it a lot, and I literally went on live stream and I apologized to Wickham Foreman for the stuff that I said about him negative. Man, we just gotta think about what we're doing and how we do it, because the Bible said the power of life and death lies in your tongue. Yep. Let's speak life out of our mouths. Let's speak encouragement out of our mouth. Let's speak positivity out of our mouth. And let's just speak joy in people's souls out of our mouth, man. And that's all I gotta say, P.O., man. I got to roll them at the doctor off. I love y'all, man. Y'all be safe and roll down tide.
Roll tide.
Roll tide. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Let me do this rag quick. Now, an OG, he called him a kid because he was younger than him. But what's wrong with now? See that now you how can I put it? You're saying one thing on one, but then you're not giving the other the same credit, because we're calling them kids because they're younger than us. But then you turn around and say, well, we're talking about grown men. Come on, bro. Come on now. Come on now, OG. Come on now. We better than that.
Yeah, Kobe
better
was a man. You know, he became a man. You know,
Yeah.
before he retired. But
And so just saying, man. So I understand what you're saying. We're just saying the discredit comes in and when the steadily hate. Called OG let you tell it. I'm kind of getting tickled because when OG be talking to me sometimes, I have to sit there and listen. It's kind of funny because you have to hear which way he coming from. But to let OG tell it, I love to hear him. I'm about to bring OG on here one day. I want him to go into his rant about Kane Wommack. Y'all will laugh till you cry. You know, it's hilarious. So so OG, I get you, but all we're just saying is it comes across like it comes across as a discredit. That's all. It just comes across discredited and everything. You might not like a guy. You might not like their play. But just remember, when we all play, somebody didn't like our play either. Doing the best you can. So we gonna, but hopefully they get better. And I believe Milroe will get better. I believe Ty Simpson will get better because there were some guys who were not good in college, but the pros saw something in them to draft them, regardless of what we think. They get, the professional organization saw something in them to draft them. They're in there. And then here's the other part about that. They making bank in that, and we're not.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
Can I say this real quick? Okay. In the college world, you can be the best player in the country, and the best college player in the country, and you good. Everything good. You win the Heisman, whoop the whoop, win that championship, whoop the whoop. Okay, then you go to the NFL. It's a whole different league. And you probably might go downhill. You ain't gonna play how you did in college because it's a whole nother level. But the reason I brought this up and all the people talking about the quarterbacks in college didn't play good in college, but most of the time you see these quarterbacks who are known now was garbage basically in college because they grew from their mistakes in college and got better when the years go by and the maturity came up. And you seeing these quarterbacks you never heard from in college, but you hear them in the NFL because they worked their ass off and developed better, and they got with the right coaches and the right mentors to teach them how to play the game more better. Everybody, when we see these high draft picks, that doesn't mean they're gonna be the number one franchise player. They can be bust, they can drop down, and these underrated unknown players come out of college. Oh, he's just an average quarterback. Turn out to be one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever step foot in the field and won Super Bowls and it became the Hall of Fame. So that's why we can't just talk down on these quarterbacks and these players in college that they ain't been known, because when they get to pro and they change up, now you want to represent them. Now you want to be behind them. Were you behind those cats when they was down in the dumps? Now because they're good, now you jumping on them, you on their side and you doing all that. So that's kind of like a hypocritical thing, man. So all I said was about Jalen Milroe, and my negative part about him, he stayed in the pocket too long but starts running. I'd never judged his character. I knew that the guy can play. Maybe he didn't have the right coaching schemes to help him out a little bit. And I bet you in a couple of years, if he still be a Seahawk, be with the Seattle Seahawks, he probably gonna get better. So you can't judge because they ain't did good in college, but probably the same guy you talk about probably gonna be good in the NFL. That's my opinion.
And look at Tim Tebow, awesome college player, but got to the pros, couldn't make that leap. You see what I'm saying? So. But it's just a wait and see thing. That's all I'm saying. Brock Purdy, he's another one. got a lot of unknowns there, you know, but they get the pros, and that's what I was about to say. And we're gonna get ready to get out of here because I gotta get ready to go get my credentials here in a little bit. Credentials, y'all get it. Credentials, I get my credit. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. Ty didn't have the best of a year. He didn't have the best of a year. But who's to say that he gets over to the NFL and really transforms into this awesome quarterback? That don't mean he was a bad one in college. It just means he had one not so good year. He won more than he lost. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we get that gets lost in it. We look at the things that we can see, but we don't pay attention to the things that we don't notice. So all of those guys that have come out of Alabama, let me start it. I'm gonna start it like this. From Mac Jones. I'm gonna start with him. From Mac Jones all the way now to Ty Simpson. All those guys won more than they lost. All of them. They won more than they lost. They threw more touchdowns than interceptions. They won more than they lost. So congratulations to all of them that are in the NFL. But right now, thank you. Congratulations to Milroe. Congratulations to all of those guys that are playing in the Super Bowl. 7 of them. Barmore, Anthony Jennings, C.J. Dupree, Robbie Ouz, Jalen Milroe, Josh Jobe, and this others. We're gonna work on Oklahoma. I'm gonna work on Oklahoma this evening, and we're gonna shout out to that.
Yeah, big salute to them all.
Big salute to them all.
Because it's not easy in the NFL to find your way into the starting 53. So if you did, big salute.
Big salute. So you made that roster, and now those 7 players that were former players of Alabama, 7 of them are in the Super Bowl. I think that's outstanding. And, you know, whatever the future holds for them, you know, they'll be able to say, win or lose, Bishop, win or lose, Twister, these 7 will be able to say, I was in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl, is it 60? Let me see. Is it Super Bowl 60?
Yeah, Super Bowl 60. It's Super Bowl 60.
Super Bowl 60.
Super Bowl 60. Yep.
So they will be able to say, I was in Super Bowl 60. So, you know, so let's just say Bama's blessed. Oklahoma's blessed. Yeah. A lot of those teams in college football are blessed that those players came from there. So from where they were. And so that's how I see it. That's just how I see it. Didn't mean to ruffle no feathers, but I just don't resort to the name calling because I don't take name calling as a joke. I just don't do it. I don't do that. But anyway, but we're going to we be talking about that. But one last thing, Twister, who do you think? Oh, wait a minute. Whoop. You know what's being lost in all of this? I'm going to talk about this for about the next 2 minutes, and then we're going to get out of here. People forget, unless I miss something somewhere, Bama needs a quarterback coach too. Remember, Sheridan is gone. Remember that now. Sheridan is gone too. Isn't it funny? Twister and Bishop. Isn't it funny in the case of Alabama? Quarterback coach is gone, and now O-line.
Documentation beat conversation.
Interesting.
Say what, Twister?
Interesting.
Very.
Very.
Just saying now. Wait a minute, and remember, Coach Shep got the job at Oregon State. Wide receivers coach. Replaced him with Derek Nix. Wide receivers coach.
That was Shepard.
Yeah, Shepard. Replaced him with Derek Nix. Now, then, right in the mix of all of that, quarterback coach. Still up for grabs. And now, your O-line coach. Offense. Tight end coach promoted. Cool. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's
promoted.
right.
But still, we need a quarterback coach, though.
Tight end coach, he got promoted to the quarterback coach.
Oh, now we need a tight end coach. Gotcha. Now we need a tight end coach now.
A lot of stuff going. And Bishop, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, sir.
That also goes to show that your program could be headed in the right direction if they get to looking at your coaches, the guys that are under you. Sometime, because Saban went through it for years because he didn't have any continuity sometime from year in to year out because his assistants, his coordinators were being recruited and hired by other teams. The boys face goes to show you right there. And that's what Governor's been saying. Alabama is still the standard. Still the standard. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, remember back in the Gap, Kirby Smart was a defensive back coach that got promoted to defensive coordinator.
Yep.
So promotion, then you get notarized. Now look at him now. So you're climbing up the ranks to get to the top. So there you go.
I just want to say this one thing, and then I got to jam out. Is understand we all go through fire tests, and when you're at your fire test, just remember everybody has that moment, but it's what we do with that moment. And believe it or not, Grub, you're at your fire test. It's up on you to show that you're willing to acknowledge it and answer the hard question and move forward.
That's right.
The Bama Nation is counting on you.
Linda P, Lord Jesus. Good. I don't blame you, Linda P. That would have been my answer too, baby. That would have been my answer too. This is me lying. That would have been my answer too.
I know.
That would have been my answer right to it. But anyway, well, Bishop, pardon words before we get up out of here.
Yeah, just understand that now that we're in the off season, make sure you start doing your research and finding out why things happen the way they do, and we'll be back in touch.
Gotcha. Twister, pardon words.
Well, thank the Lord. Let me see another day. It's cold as hell outside. We doing good. And the house is warm and chilling. And I can tell, and my smoke detector, I need to get some batteries for that. And other than that, everything going great. And y'all just be safe out here. And like I said before, man, this is going to be a long off season. So chillax, man. We got time to clean up the mess that Alabama made last season. We just got to clean up. We so quick to jump into conclusions of stuff.
Clean up.
What you meant to start all over again. So, hey, it's just the off season, man. It's just the beginning. Spring training ain't even came yet. We still got to get the recruits signed up in. We got to clean up all this first, and then we'll find out through the training camps to the season, and then we'll find the answers what we've been asking for. It's just the beginning. Why are you panicking already? And the race ain't started yet. So just chillax, man. We're gonna see how it's gonna get. Kay and the boys putting the pieces in the puzzle, putting the puzzles in the pieces and stuff. Piece to the puzzle, trying to get them all together, jigsaw it together. We'll see. We just gotta just watch, just watch how it goes, man. Just sit back and relax and just watch the whole thing. And please don't jump into conclusions. Just trust the process.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm looking up something here because Twister talked about the long off season. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay.
What's going on?
I was looking at something. You brought up an interesting fact, so I'm gonna go with what Dwight said. We have 200. Let's put it like this: we have 200 odd days before the Alabama's first game, before football season of the fall kicks around, and there's a lot of water in my late dad's voice. There's a lot of water that's going to be going under that bridge. Only thing I just say is, let's get ready for a boat ride. Let's get ready for this off season. And whomever your team may be, but if the majority of us are Alabama, let's just watch it. And if there is an A day, I hope and I pray that all of us can kind of get there and let's have some fun and food and fellowship and all that kind of stuff. And then we can watch and see for ourselves. Now, I know everything will be pretty vanilla there for that. I'm just kind of speaking it into existence. That, if there's an A day, fine and cool and dandy. If not, then we life goes on. But all I'm saying is what Twister and Bishop said. we all go through tests of some sort, but how you come out shows your maturity or what you learn from the test. So this past year, I told you that what 2025 taught me, the season of 2025 taught me, don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. So with that being said, let's get ready, Bama fans. Let's get ready. And the time is now. And so I do believe that, LaToya. I believe that the bringing in Nix put Grubbs on notice. And like Twister said, just might see something a little different this year. Why? Because you're really on the hot seat. And so
She got a point on that.
Yeah, she spit her gumbo fire. That's on point.
And I told you earlier in the show, the shot over the bow.
Yeah.
Actually was last night. Seattle, just a few months removed from removing a certain person out of the OC position. And now they're in the Super Bowl. And then you bring in Derek Nix. Yeah, brother. The pressure is on. Hope you handle it. Handle it well. But we're going to love our Alabama Crimson Tide. And that's how that's going. All right? So, y'all, I'm getting ready to get out of here.
Shalom.
And we're going to, I will let you know how this is going to be. I'm going to be doing some of our broadcasts actually from the Senior Bowl. And so I want to bring you all live in on it. Let you all see for yourself. So I've got to just, I thought sir heard something. I want to bring you all live in on it so y'all can have that experience. Piano Man is not who he is without y'all. I'll admit that. I'm no good. I'm nothing without the gumbo chefs. I'm nothing without the 401k crew. I'm nothing without the smoking section, the voice, the No Mercy crew. I'm nothing without y'all. And so where I go, y'all go. That's how that's running. If you don't like it, well, learn to love it. Because in the words of Ric Flair, because it's the best thing going. So you all will be with me wherever I be. That's how it's gonna run. I just hope y'all be ready for the ride, because it's gonna be nice and we're gonna have fun. Okay. So with that being, we're gonna have fun.
Coach Carl say, can he perform in your show?
Happy birthday to you.
See, if I let Coach Carl perform on the show, I'm gonna tell y'all now. See, he'll be wanting to do the strip tease and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to keep it clean, folks. Now, if I get in there and do a nice
wait a minute, hold up. What type of gumbo we doing again? Say what?
So he be wanting Coach Carl be taking that stuff too far now, you know. And so I'm just saying. But yeah, Coach, I hope to see you over there, and we gonna hook up, man.
Hey, look like another love TKO.
Oh, boy,
think I better let it go.
Twister, go get the bishop. Anyway, go get the bishop.
Hey, you gotta come on, sit back, get behind the pulpit now.
Well, Twister, now since Bishop went there, I'm just gonna say, when it's cold outside. Yes, sir. Outside, if you think you lonely now, wait until tonight. Anyway,
wait a minute. Huh?
Anyway,
ain't gonna be no laying hands, ain't it?
Anyway, that's the show for the day, folks. I'm finna silence these two. Gumbo chefs, get out. The kitchen is about to be
Happy birthday, girl. You deserve it. Have a great day.
Okay. Dwight, if you see what Susan wrote, please do something with the Chippendales, please, because I don't want to have to hear that no more. What's up, JB? Good morning to you. Yeah, you missed everything. We finna win. But anyway, that's our show for today, everybody. Kelvin, what's up? What's up? Yeah, the gumbo was spicy. Matter of fact, when I get through with this, I'm going straight.
PYT for the young thing.
See, you know what? See.
Come on, Bishop. Come on, man. Come
y'all
on.
Stay focused, drive, and go forward in the name of the Lord.
Ain't been here in a while. Y'all better let me cook. I'm cooking now.
Bishop got me all choked up over here. Stay focused, drive, and go forward in the name of the Lord. Remember, you can do all things through Christ. That gives you strength. I promise you, you can. You really can. So with that being said, hey, just remember this kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook in and that for everybody to get something to eat. So do your thing. Do your thing. Don't worry about another chef. Worry about what you bringing to the table. And I promise you, everything you bringing is just as important as what somebody else is bringing. So do you and be confident in what you do, and be joyful about what somebody else is doing. Remember, we're all in this thing together. So with that being said, just remember, I don't know everything. I just know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Put on the red dress.
So
and those high heels. I'm being good. Good day, everybody. Good day. Good day.
Piano man, what we gonna do with Bishop?
I know what I'm gonna do with Bishop. I know what I'm gonna do with him. Where is 3-Stroke Charlie when you need him?
Nah, I'm good. I'll be good. Y'all can tell I miss y'all. So hey, it's all good.
Yeah, where is 3-Stroke Charlie when you need him? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I understand though, Bishop.
All right, hey. All right, Twister. I took the heat off of you today. You get a reprieve.
Yeah. See, every time Linda P come around, Twister gets silent. I'm about to really wonder about something. Linda, nothing. Nothing.
I ain't saying nothing. Y'all try to drag me in there. No.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm doing what the governor said. He said, pause.
Wow. Wow.
Damn, boy. Anyway, that's our show for
All right, you guys, y'all have an awesome, blessed day, man. Keep it on.
And we will be back on tomorrow. But I just made, Latoya, I just made do an evening appearance. The governor over there, Crick, killing himself laughing. I just may do an evening show to let you know exactly what's going on. And if I do, it will be from my phone and it will be from Mobile. Okay.
Got you.
So I will let you
Hey,
know.
you be safe in your travels.
I will, because I'm
Shalom,
about to
shalom.
find out what the road conditions are going eastward from here. I will find out, but you all will be in the loop, Gumbo Chefs. I'll let y'all know, okay? So
All right,
with
then.
that, like I said, with that being said, thank you, chat, for everybody that came and stayed. Continue to be safe. Continue to stay warm. Make sure you have enough food to eat. Soup, this, that, soup, salad, chicken, gumbo. It doesn't matter. Make sure you're good wherever you are, and make sure you're safe. And continue to pray for those who are less fortunate right about now, because there are some homeless, and in more ways than one. So we want to keep them in our prayers and be grateful for what you have. Oh, I forgot. Wait a minute. We got to do this, Twister. We got to do this. For your best in bedding, quilts, sheets, pillowcases.
Hey, one more thing for you, Piano Man. Watch out for Mr. Freeze on the road.
Yeah, please do. But for your best in pillowcases, 1,000 count, 1,000 thread count, please see the governor for the best in your quilts, pillowcases, sheets, whatnots.
Hey, he said don't be cheap too.
And his sheets don't come cheap. So if you don't have a job, do not go see the governor. You will be turned away.
Immediately.
Proof of employment will be asked at the door. I'm telling you now. So for your best in sheets, let me see, single, twin, full time, queen, king, California king. Please see JB for the best in bedding equipment and other whatnots.
Y'all better have a lot of money. That's all I'm saying.
JB, I need those king size 1,000 fish. She didn't ask you about 3 times, JB. You better get, Now I'm gonna do something. She gonna kill me, but here you go, Twister. She said, y'all, I personally know that dude. Trust me, he ain't gonna kill me. Well, Twister, I'm out. Okay.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Please, Twister. I know that's right. We need the Lord right about now. I think 3-Stroke Charlie need him more than we do, because somebody to put you on blast, player.
I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Like I said, just don't underestimate me. Moving on.
Well, look, the kitchen is closed. The gumbo's finished. The gumbo chefs are out. The Lord willing, I'll probably get back on this evening, Twister. I give you and Bishop an alert, Governor. I don't know how Governor's schedule is working today, but I'll send out an alert anyway and everything. I'll let y'all know what's happening, okay? And so y'all have a great day, everybody. Again, thank you for coming. Thank you for the 401k crew. I saw KT in there. I saw all the 401k crew that was here today. Bino, my GM, OG Gill, all it all. And listen, just because we don't see eye to eye on everything, that don't mean we not friends anymore. We don't even play that over in our side of town. We don't do that. I just got off. I'm off. Just got all 4 girls home today. Just let me know. Got you, Governor. Got you. I will let you know. So just continue to check your. I'll send it via email. Okay. So thank you, Governor. Thank you, Twister. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you, Coach Carl. Everybody be blessed, be safe. And once again, the kitchen is closed. The gumbo chefs have left the building, and Piano Man is off.
Roll Tide.
I didn't say I was off. I'm out. Okay. I'm looking. Please don't think the governor is out of a job. He's just off today. He's not jobless. Y'all have a good day. I'm out. Roll Tide.